Hey everybody, I hope y'all are having a wonderful weekend. Mine is going okay. It's a little cloudy here, but I'm sitting in here working on videos. But listen, y'all, it's been so much going on in entertainment news this week. Like, I could barely keep up. Every time I try to work on this video and thought I was finished, more stuff just kept happening like daily where I had to go back and edit and all that. So this show right here is just a recap of everything that went down this week, okay? So on this video, we'll talk about Diddy being released early, Stephon Diggs being released early, the NAACP Image Awards, Jennifer Hudson show is continuing, Sherry Shepherd's show is ending, Cardi B is selling out, 50 Cent in the T.I. beef, remember that? Yeah, and the homegoing services for Reverend Jesse Jackson, okay? So listen, y'all, the NAACP Image Awards aired this week. So if you missed it, you missed a good one. Here's a breakdown of what happened. So let's talk about it, okay? So if you don't know, the NAACP Image Awards are annual awards presented by the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, also known as the NAACP, to celebrate outstanding achievements and performances by people of color across entertainment and creative fields, including film, television, music, literature, podcasts, and digital media, okay? They recognize work that uplifts cultural expression and promotes social justice, equity, and representation. Okay. Well, the 57th show was held on February 28th, a few days ago in Pasadena, California, which aired live on BET and CBS and hosted by comedian Dion Cole. Okay, Dion Cole was looking sharp and hilarious as usual. He hosted, I think, about 3 or 4 times already. Okay, he opened the show with jokes about current issues and social controversial people who have been in the headlines a whole lot lately. Lauren from The Breakfast Club explains. Watch this.
He did a prayer within that opening monologue, which has been receiving some criticisms. Let's take a listen to Dion Cole and his prayer.
Lord, I want you to bless our sister Tiana Taylor, Lord. Keep her single and away from 6'3" green-eyed men with muscles, Lord. Give the average man a chance with her, Lord. Hell, give the average woman a chance with her as well. Lord, I want you to bless our brother 50 Cent, Lord. Lord, we want you to bless our sister Nicki Minaj, Lord, yes. I believe whatever's in her ass is affecting her brain, Lord. We bind that spirit in her ass, Lord. Before we go, Lord, if there are any white men out here in the audience, Lord, with Tourette's, I advise you to tell them they better read the room tonight, Lord. Hilarious.
What's wrong with a little prayer?
And of course, the red carpet went down, y'all. Nothing but glamorous fashion. I saw several dresses actually that I wanted myself, but child, if I was just a little bit smaller. Okay, so listen, Michael B. Jordan won the night's highest honor for his dual performance in the film Sinners, okay? His acceptance speech paid tribute to the late Chadwick Boseman and celebrated Black storytelling. And needless to say, Sinners won for Outstanding Motion Picture. I still haven't seen Sinners. Like, what the heck is wrong with me? So now I would definitely be finding Sinners and watching it because I've never even seen it before, but apparently it must be really good. Okay, so special awards and honors went to Viola Davis, Coleman Domingo, Salt and Pepper and Spinderella, and Don Lemon, just to name a few. There were others. Okay, Viola Davis won the Chairman's Award, a prestigious honor celebrating her career excellence, humanitarian work, and the power of her storytelling voice. Okay, Coleman Domingo received the President's Award. He was recognized for his impactful contributions to entertainment and culture. Okay. Rap legends Salt and Pepper and Spinderella were Hall of Fame inductees. Okay, here's what they had to say about their win, and they also announced something special that's coming up that none of us knew about. Okay, take a listen.
It's the last day of Black History Month, and to be honored is super special. To be honored by our own, the NAACP, we just want to say thank you for this honor. Hall of Fame is that's nothing to sneeze at. That's probably the top of the line. So yes, thank you.
We haven't had this award or anything, so for me it was very special to have the NAACP award. I'm Jamaican. I said double. I might put that double. See, that's what I might do that. I know. And just be a part of that. This is our culture. This is what, came from the street.
What has been your most unexpected blessing of 2026 so far?
On an unexpected blessing.
Unexpected. Oh, the fact that we're gonna can I say it? We're well, you'll be one of the first to hear that we're gonna tour again, Salt, Pepper, and Spinderella.
Yes.
And it's been some years, so yeah, we're about to hit the stage again together.
And with some other special people, we can't blow it up. We've been blowing it up.
Big announcement coming.
Okay, Don Lemon won multiple NAACP Image Awards in the podcast categories for Outstanding Host in a Talker News Information Series of Special for the Don Lemon Show during a virtual portion of the awards event that is separate from the main televised show. But here's a video that he posted on social media. Okay, watch this.
It's really amazing to be here at the NAACP Image Awards on the red carpet after winning 4 NAACP Image Awards in front of all of these beautiful, talented, intelligent, spectacular Black people who have really risen to the top of their industry and to the top of their craft. And to win those 4 Image Awards, being up against powerhouses and people like Michelle Obama and Robin Roberts and Trevor Noah and Keke Palmer and all of these wonderful people I admire and respect, it's unbelievable to me, and I'm very grateful to be here.
Okay, notable moments from the ceremony is when there was a heartfelt tribute to the late civil rights leader, Reverend Jesse Jackson, honoring his lifelong advocacy for justice and equality. Okay, so as you can see, it was a pretty good show. If you missed it, well, there'll be another one coming on this year. Next year, make sure you catch that one because, you know, I always enjoy watching award shows on BET, but if you haven't heard yet, BET has indefinitely paused or suspended 2 of its long-running award shows, y'all. The BET Hip Hop Awards and the Soul Train Music Awards. These 2 shows are not being produced on linear TV for now, as BET reassesses how to present them, giving changes in how audiences watch entertainment. So I'm thinking possible streaming or new formats. Okay, they got to keep up with the times. So they trying to get bigger, trying to keep up with what we doing. We all on social media. So while you got your show on, you need to be coming over here with us, right? Basically. Okay, but there are no confirmed upcoming ceremonies yet. The new president at BET as of the last few years appeared on The Breakfast Club. And here's what he had to say regarding the suspension of these shows or the pausing of these shows. Watch this.
BET, when you guys announced that you're going to be stepping away from those other award shows. And I remember like the messaging got a little bit lost where some things are going to go to digital, right? So it's not fully out there. But were you guys nervous about adding negatively to that conversation of BET's decline when you decided to make that decision?
Absolutely. And I think we said they're on pause. So it may be something different coming soon. So just stand by. So they're not gone. They just may be on pause. We've been in conversation about at least bringing one back over the last few weeks.
You can't tell us which one yet?
No.
However, the main BET Awards show, the one most people think of when they hear the BET Awards, is not ending, okay? It's only the BET Hip Hop Awards and the Soul Train Awards are the 2 shows that they're working on trying to make them better to fit the audiences, right? Not the regular BET Awards that we watch every year, y'all. Not that one. Okay, moving right along, because this guy has been in the news for the past, 3 or 4 years now. Sean Diddy Combs, y'all, okay, is being released slightly earlier than previously scheduled from his federal prison sentence, okay? His release date has been moved up from June 4th, 2028 to April 25th, 2028, about 6 weeks earlier than expected. 6 weeks. Why was it moved up? Well, let's talk about it. The Federal Bureau of Prisons adjusted his release date after he was accepted into and began participating in a residential drug abuse program, also known as RDAP, for drug rehabilitation. Participation in this program can make inmates eligible for a reduction in their prison term, okay? So look, I love programs in prison because to me, it's the programs that help them get better. It's not just locking them up in prison for 20 years. That's not going to make them understand what, you know what I'm saying? They may have some regret, but it's the programs when they go through the training and and they have the professionals working with them on their issues. That's what I like to hear. So he participated, he was accepted in and participated in that program. Because of that, he's getting out 3 months earlier. But I'm pretty sure Diddy's like, that don't mean nothing. He ready to go now, right? Okay. He's been in custody since September 2024 and was sentenced in October 2025 to a 50-month federal prison term for 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. He was acquitted of the more serious charges, but he's currently appealing his conviction and sentence, and that makes it a realistic chance that Diddy could be released or have his sentence changed as a result of his ongoing appeal, but it isn't guaranteed. Okay, he could actually be released on his appeal. I don't have the date of, he's scheduled for an appeal, I think the first week of April. He could actually be released from prison that day. Okay, but he has a few other options. He could participate in some other programs and get some more of his time reduced. And the presidential pardon is still an option. Some people believe it could happen. Some people believe it may not. But I mean, you never know with Trump. It changes day by day with Trump. And then by him already being in prison all this time, he pretty much didn't serve the term anyway. So, I mean, what's pardoning him for the, last couple of weeks that he have to do? So I don't know. We don't know what the president might do. Okay. Somebody else is being released from something. Stephon Diggs was released from the Patriots, okay? Stephon Diggs has informed the world that he will be released by the New England Patriots when the NFL league year begins on March 11, 2026, which is a few days from now. Once that date comes, he will become a free agent and can sign with any team he wants or any team that wants him. Reports say that there may be at least 2 reasons for releasing him. So why are they releasing him? Well, it's pretty obvious. I don't even know that much about football, but I would guess all the drama and all of the just court. He got too much going on, right? Okay. So there's 2 reasons why they could be releasing him. It's for salary cap reasons. His salary was expected to jump significantly for the 2026 season because although he's being released, he had a great season with the Patriots. So you got to pay the man, right? So it could be a salary cap reason, or it could be off-field legal issues. Remember, he is still facing those assault and strangulation charges and upcoming court proceedings, okay? So, like I said, he just got a whole lot going on, and teams don't want to be bothered with a troublesome type player. Too much drama, too much court, being accused of strangulation. I mean, they ain't got time for it. They want professionals. This is the professional football league. They want professionals, okay? Get it together. All right. But it is rumored that a few teams may be interested in him, okay? The Pittsburgh Steelers, the San Francisco 49ers, and the Tennessee Titans. So Diggs could actually sign quickly to a team that need a veteran number 1 or number 2 receiver, okay? He posted this to his Instagram story, okay? Thank you for a hell of a year. We family forever. That's what he posted on his Instagram, okay? But take a look at this video from E! News, kind of explaining what I talked about. Listen to this.
Stephon Diggs' days as a New England Patriot are officially over. The NFL player posting on his Instagram stories March 4th, sharing this message to the fans after it was confirmed by multiple outlets that he had been released from the New England Patriots after only 1 year. Stephon writing, "Thank you for a hell of a year. We family forever. Until we meet again." Also adding the number 8, a nod to his jersey number. Stephon, who pleaded not guilty to felony strangulation or suffocation and misdemeanor assault charge in February, had signed a 3-year contract with the Patriots last offseason for $69 million, according to ESPN. However, he only played 1 year of his contract. News of Stephon's release comes after weeks of speculation that he and rapper Cardi B had broken up shortly after the two welcomed a baby boy in November.
Okay, so as for the future of Stephon Diggs in the NFL, I think he'll be okay. I mean, because he was a good player, so As long as you're a good player, he seems like he could be a good person. But when you have so much going on, when you impregnate all these different women, I don't know why guys feel like it's going to be peace at the end of the day. When you're dealing with multiple women at a time, it rarely ends peacefully. So, because people get jealous and people get mad and the drama starts. I mean, I don't know what his personal situation. I have no idea. I'm just speculating that, you know, just too much going on. Okay. So now everybody's been talking about this. It's been everywhere. Every 30 minutes, it seems like it was more being said, more being done. The 50 Cent and T.I. beef, good gracious, as we say in the South. Oh my goodness. It's like every time I would write my story, change it, something else will happen. I write it again, change it, something else will happen. I mean, it's been ongoing, right? And it's still going on as I speak, okay? Okay, so this is how it all started, the 50 Cent and T.I. beef. If you're behind, this is how it all started. Okay, T.I. appeared on a podcast, okay, and told us how he and 50 had already discussed doing the verses, and 50 had agreed and then acted like he didn't know what T.I. was talking about when T.I. made it public, right? Okay, so take a look at this video when T.I. appeared on $1 Million Worth of Game. He says he don't even want to stand on stage with 50, okay? Watch this.
So y'all talked about it, you saying? You went out
Yeah,
there.
years ago. Years ago we spoke about
I
it.
think it'd be a great battle, though. I think.
Man, that shit ain't gonna happen. That shit ain't gonna happen, man. I don't want to stand on stage with him. I have no interest in standing on stage with that nigga. I don't respect him.
So after 50 Cent saw that interview, he responded on social media, posting memes and comments aimed at T.I. and his family. At one point, he shared this photo of Tiny, T.I.'s wife, and other provocative posts, some which he later deleted. Okay, I guess somebody got in his ear, was like, man, you tripping, take that down. So some of the posts were removed, but he was posting all types of, like her worst photos ever, he was posting on his social media pages. And it was just crazy, okay? So the beef moved past the rappers themselves when King, T.I.'s son, publicly responded after 50 Cent mocked his mother. King's messages were heated. He even talked about 50 Cent's late mother, Miss Jackson, okay? But what's a good beef? What's a beef without a good diss track, okay? So T.I. dropped multiple tracks that aim directly at 50 Cent. The one that we've heard lately is War. He wrote one called The Right One. He wrote one called The Bully and one called Lessons. I haven't heard all of those, but I have heard War, and it's pretty good, okay? So King Harris, T.I.'s son, as I mentioned, he escalates further and continued to post strong rebuttals and content aimed at 50 Cent's legacy and personal history after 50 Cent's post about his mom, okay? He posted like a court document. If I find it, I'll put it here on the screen so y'all can see it. But he posted a court document of 50 Cent being accused of, and I think he was found guilty or he pleaded guilty or something, but of domestic violence or beating on women. Or, I mean, I don't know. Getting too physical with women. I guess it was, we call it DV in the court system for not wanting to say domestic violence. But he was accused of that, and so King posted that on his social media, you know, putting him out there. He talking about my family. I'm going to put trash out on him too. But it's the truth if it went through court, right? So then T.I.'s other son, Damani. Now, Damani is my personal favorite. I've been following Damani for about 5 years now. When I heard one song of his that people were sharing, I was like, oh, T.I.'s son can rap. He is good. He got that smooth, mellow tone. You know, he just, and the things he's saying, he is such a creator. His writing is so good, okay? So Damani released his own diss track called Miss Jackson, okay, which samples Outkast and directly addresses 50 Cent's mother. But it's like a smooth diss song, though. It's not like he really dogging out his mom. He just having a conversation. He's like, I need to talk to you because I wonder, do you like how your son using y'all name? And, you know, he just, it's a smooth, it's a mellow, it's a good song. So you have to pull that up. Damani song diss track on 50 Cent called Miss Jackson. I love it. It's good. The song is so cool. It's like my favorite diss. Out of all the diss songs they've been putting out this week on 50, Damani's version is my favorite. I really love that one, okay? So yesterday, it's still going on, y'all, just as of yesterday. Yesterday, 50 posted on his social media a sample diss track style. A sample diss style track, okay, aimed at T.I. It was more of a teaser tied to his TV show Power. Here is a short clip of the song. If the song doesn't play, it's because YouTube made me take it down. But here is just a clip of that song that 50 Cent put out, like a little diss track sample of T.I. Listen to this.
Your daddy made your mama eat every box in Atlanta.
Okay, you heard it right. Okay, so to the fans, it really is a diss track, but 50 joked that the song is for the show or something that could appear in the Power universe or one of the spinoffs like Power book series. So 50 is joking like, what are y'all talking about? It's not a diss song, it's for my show. But we all know, 50. You know him. He always with the drama. He always with the beef. So it's definitely shade. If 50 posted and put it out there, it's definitely meant to be shade. So anyway, he also posted on Instagram suggesting he was working on a documentary called Surviving T.I. and Tiny that would focus on past allegations and controversies. However, no official documentary has actually been announced yet. Because, remember some years ago, I think they were in court or they settled on some cases where people were saying that they were, I don't want to say the wrong words because YouTube will flag my video, but that T.I. and Tiny were accused of some SA allegations too, involving people and women and, so then it just got quiet. All of it it was like big talk for a minute. Then everything just died down. So I don't know what happened with that. But 50 is saying that, he might put out a documentary, Surviving T.I. and Tiny. So T.I. saw that and he responded, drop whatever you choose. Just keep showing the world that you are HOE. Okay. That's just part of what he posted. Okay. But you can see the rest of it here. But so it's been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But the thing about 50 Cent, he want to do documentaries on everybody. But we have heard a lot of stuff about his crew too. We've heard stuff over the years about the people he hang with. And I'm not even going to name the names, but G-Unit and all of them, the people he hang with, Eminem and Dr. Dre and all of them, we've been hearing stuff about them for years. So he better stop before somebody do a documentary on him and his crew. Then we'll see how he react to that. But anyway, so who do the fans think is winning this beef? Well, most of the time, whoever goes viral first appears to be the more dominant one, which was 50 Cent. Okay. But whoever puts out a good diss track could actually be the winner, which was T.I. So T.I. put the diss track out first, which was good. But 50 was one that went viral for putting this out anyway when he posted all those pictures of Tiny and all of that. So I don't know. I don't really care who wins. That's just what we do in our culture. We do like diss songs, and at least people are not getting hurt and injured, and they're not fighting. They're not getting physical with each other. They're not assaulting each other. It's not that. It's just what we do in the culture when we have beef with someone. We just get into it and make a song. I'll take that over them fighting and really assaulting each other or doing something bad to each other. So anyway, let's talk about these shows. Okay? So let's talk about a show that's being canceled, a show that's being renewed, a show that's up in the air, and a show that's sold out 2 nights in a row. Okay? So yes, it's Jennifer Hudson, y'all. We're talking about people, okay? Her daytime talk show, The Jennifer Hudson Show, has been officially renewed for its 5th season for the year 2026-2027 TV season, okay? Look, anytime you can add a little song and dance to a show, we're locked in, right? That's what we like in the culture. We like to sing and dance, okay? So I think that element right there is what made her stand out above the rest, because we love a good song. We love to go down a soul, can relate to something that's like a Soul Train line, really. We black people, we love that type of stuff, okay? So look, we can't get enough of it. So why does this matter that her show is being continued for another season? Well, the renewal comes at a time when several other major daytime talk shows, including the Kelly Clarkson Show and the Sherry Shepherd Show, are coming to a close, okay? Which has left Jennifer Hudson series one of the few traditional syndicated celebrity daytime talk show that's still going. Hello, okay, Jen? The show continues to stand out with strong ratings growth, viral digital moments like the Spirit Tunnel, which I was just talking about, and engaging celebrity interviews and performances, okay? So now, no season 5 date has been announced yet, but the renewal ensures that Hudson will be back on daytime TV next with new episodes and new guests. But here is one of my favorite episodes when Cardi B was on there, okay? Watch this.
I always wanted to do something.
What you want to do?
But you gotta join me.
I'm going to do it.
Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. What the hell do you think you're doing? Loving me. So wrong.
Baby, oh, that bridge is hard. Do it try.
Right.
Show you there.
Man.
Get Cardi ahead.
Okay, Sherry Shepherd's daytime talk show is ending. Now, I'm sad to hear that because I was watching the Sherry Shepherd show. I really enjoyed her show, so I was surprised to hear that it is coming to an end. The syndicated daytime show, Sherry, has been canceled after 4 seasons, okay? The decision was announced by the show's producers and distributors, who said the move reflects the evolving daytime television landscape, not the strength of the program itself. Yes, the show will continue to air new episodes through its current 2025-2026 season, with production expected to wrap up in the fall. So we will still get new shows this year, the ones that they're still working on, but just after this season, it won't be continuing, okay? Sherry Shepherd had publicly acknowledged the news and expressed that she's hopeful about possibly keeping the show going in some form or evolving into something new, even as the syndicated show run ends, okay? Here is Sherry Shepherd's thank you to her fans. Listen to this.
From the audience to everybody on social media, to people who stop me in the store and still talk to me despite me not having a wig on. They still talk to me. From the emails and the texts, the messages, I feel every bit of the love that you've been sending to me. And thank you so much.
It's sad to see Sherry Shepherd go because she is so fun. She's funny. I mean, she's just herself. She don't try to be like a talk show host, and she just be letting it rip. She acts herself all the time, and I just love that about her. But she says she's trying to think of other ways. She can keep it going. All she got to do is get on YouTube and create her own show, and we going to go on there and watch too. So that's all people have to do nowadays. If you lose your show, get on YouTube and create the same show and do it all over again. You're going to get the same. You're going to get even more views because people are on social media. So that's probably what they're going to do, and I'll be looking out for it. Okay. So Cardi B, Miss Cardi B. She is doing so good on tour, y'all. Okay, she got strong ticket sales and sold out shows. Okay, so Cardi B's current Little Miss Drama tour, which is going on right now, it's still going on if y'all want to go, has kicked off with a very high demand. She sold out of multiple arena dates, including back-to-back nights at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles, making her the first female rapper to achieve that milestone. She even brought her daughter Culture out on stage, y'all. Take a look. How cute! Look at little and Culture is a mini Cardi B. She acts just like her mom. Okay, she's very glamorous and very girly and prissy, just like her mom. Okay, she's so cute. Okay, due to strong interest during pre-sales and early sales, Cardi B added extra tour dates in Los Angeles, New York, at the Madison Square Garden, and Atlanta. A classic example that demand exceeded initial expectations. So she's doing better than what they had predicted. She's adding more dates on because more people want to see her. Okay. So as far as tickets, y'all, if you still thinking about going, secondary market data shows tickets still available, but trending toward higher prices. In many markets indicating fans are actively buying rather than tickets sitting unsold. Okay. And some shows have very limited tickets left on major resale sites. It looks like the ticket prices on Ticketmaster range from $250 and up. Okay. So, that's a lot of money for a concert, right? $250 and up. Okay. So, but what's up with all this falling though? That's my only thing. I just don't want her to hurt herself. I think she fell twice on tour. She fell once before the tour and she fell twice on tour. So I'm like, what's up with all the falling? Is she going to be able to, by the time she finishes this tour, she's going to be so sore and bruised up. And I hate that for her because she still got 4 children she got to get to or take care of. But I think they're on tour with her, if I'm not mistaken. I think she said the kids are on tour with her, with the nanny and everybody. Okay. So the last bit of tea that I heard about Cardi B was that Stephon Diggs' mother is still supporting her. She even came to the show. So I was not able to find that, but that's what I've been reading. But I was looking for an actual video I couldn't find. But yeah, but to me, you know what that means to me? Sometimes, this happened to me personally. Sometimes a guy, when he felt like he lost you, he'll send his mother or his grandmother to reach out to you and show some love to stay connected. And he'll use that to just reel you right on back in. That's exactly what happened to me. A guy got his grandmother to contact me and talk to me and all this type of stuff. And he ended up getting me back, because how can you be mean or go off on his mom or his grandmother? You just gonna take him in, right? So that keeps him connected to her, so he can just ease his little way right on back into her life. But if she know, like I know, she'll keep it just on that, spending time with her at that show, and that's it. Don't fall for it. So anyway, last but not least, our story for the day, not our story for the day, but our sad story for the day is the Reverend Jesse Jackson funeral was yesterday. It was on TV. I missed most of it, but I did see certain important parts of it. But here's what happened. So the Reverend Jesse Jackson's funeral was held at the House of Hope on Chicago's South Side. Thousands of people attended, along with major political leaders and former presidents Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and Joe Biden, who all participated in the actual service. Here is some of what Obama had to say. Listen to this.
Jesse didn't just speak to black folks. He spoke to white folks and Latinos and Asian Americans and the first Americans. He spoke to family farmers and environmentalists. He spoke to gay rights activists when nobody was talking to gay rights activists, and blue-collar workers. And he gave them the same message, that they mattered.
Don't we just love Obama when he speaks? I'll take an Obama speech any day of the week. I mean, he just always knows what to say, how to say it, and he does it so calmly. You just can't help but to lock in and see what he's talking about, because his style is just so, his swagger, his style is just so calming. You just want to hear him talk for an hour. I can listen to an Obama speech for an hour without even getting bored, you know. But anyway, there will also be a private family funeral today, March 7th. Today will be for his family only. Okay. So the Reverend was 84 years old. He lived a good life as far as I know. Everything I've heard about him has always been civil rights and just doing the best that he could the best that he could for the people. Okay, anybody who's working for the people and to make things better for the people, I applaud them. I'm pretty sure he has. People love to try to bring up dirt. Of course, you live your life. You ain't gonna do everything perfectly. I mean, it may be some dirt. I don't know what it is, but I know the majority of his life was spent working for the people, just trying to make things better for the people. And like I said, I applaud that from anybody. Okay. So he was 84 years old and battling a rare neurological disorder called progressive supranuclear palsy, which is a rare brain disorder that damages certain areas of the brain responsible for balance, movement, vision, speech, and thinking. It slowly gets worse over time. I always wonder, like, with me getting older, with us getting older, you know, when someone loses their life and it's a condition, you know, I look up the condition so I can educate myself, because so much, like when you get older, so much just happens out of nowhere. You can feel fine, you can look fine, all of that. You go to the doctor, boom, you got cancer. Go to the doctor, boom, you got some neurological disorder. I mean, this stuff just comes out of nowhere. So I try to familiarize myself with different health issues and see what I need to do to avoid getting it. I mean, it's just, this stuff just comes up to you, comes up on you out of nowhere. So RIP Reverend Jesse Jackson. I hope his family has a nice private homegoing service for them, which I'm sure they will. Thanks for all you've done for everybody, because like Barack Obama said, he didn't just work for blacks, he worked for everybody. So that's very, very well appreciated. So I hope y'all have enjoyed this recap of all the drama and mess this week, because so much went down. But we did have some good stories too, right? We had some good stories. We had some drama. We had just a mixture of everything. So I think I kind of like doing the weekly shows better than the daily shows, because trying to do a daily show, I will pull my hair out literally, because so much changes every day. There's just so, like that beef with T.I. and 50, it changed every hour. But anyway, I like doing the weekly stories, so I may just stick to this, just do one weekly recap of everything that went down during the week. So, you know, that'll save some time or whatever. So I just hope you've enjoyed my little recap show. I'm going to do another one next week, okay? Leave your comments below. You can share, you can like, you can say whatever you want. You can always disagree with me or agree with me. It doesn't matter to me. I'm open to all opinions, so feel free to say what you want in the comments, okay? You don't have to agree with me. Okay, thanks so much for watching. As usual, I'm going to continue to post more videos, okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? Until next time, stay encouraged, stay informed, and stay true to yourself, okay? Bye, y'all. Have a good weekend.